by open your image in Photopea.com. So do this by going to File, Open, and then selecting the image you want to with, open. So the first thing that I want to do with this flower to get it ready to be used in surface pattern design, crop it. I don't want this extra bit of drawing at the top, I just want to isolate the flower. So I'm going to do this by choosing the selection tool and dragging a box around my flower, making sure that I've just got that area and nothing else. When I'm happy, I'm going to go to Image and Crop. That will remove everything else. Okay. What I need to do now is improve the light and dark of this image, because I just took a photo on my iPhone, quite grey. I want the whites to be really bright, blacks to be dark. So I'm going to do this by adjusting the levels. I'll go to Image, Adjustments, and Levels, and this palette opens. If I grab onto the black slider at the bottom and drag it towards the middle, everything that's dark in my image starts to get darker, and I'll show you if I go right the way over, it becomes fully black. Similarly, if I grab the white slider and drag that, everything gets brighter. That's looking more like it. So I'm going to tweak that until I'm at a point that I'm happy. Already my image is looking loads better. The whites are bright, blacks are fairly dark. And I'm going to hit OK. Okay, the next thing that I need to do to get my motif ready for colouring is to make sure that there's no gaps in my drawing. And I'm going to show you an example. So if I zoom in on this petal here, you can see that this petal doesn't join up. So if I wanted to fill this petal with colour, it's going to leak out into the space around my design, and I don't want that. I just want to isolate that area. So I need to go through my drawing and make sure that I'm going to be able to fill the colours by blocking these gaps. So I'm going to choose the brush tool, and I'm going to make sure that my brush is nice and small, so 2 pixels is fine. And I'm going to have the black colour selected down here because my drawing is black. When my brush is ready, I'm just going to add some lines to bridge these gaps. Okay, so I know now that when I use my paint bucket tool to fill that petal, the colour is going to remain in that area and it's not going to leak into the background. So I need to go through my whole drawing and make sure that all of these gaps are bridged so that the colour isn't going to spill out where I don't want it to go. Okay. So you need to take some time to go through your whole drawing and make sure that any little gaps like that where the lines don't quite meet up are matched, okay, and bridged off.